That should have worked. Okay. I'm not happy. We'll let people trickle in. Yeah, you're gonna hear my cat. You're gonna hear her sometimes. I don't know, man. Laurie can go play in China. I don't think they even want him. Hi. Hi. Hello, everyone. I don't got a lot. I don't even know why shit, man. Fucking sucks. Oh, what's good, guys? What's good, Scotty? Big Poppy, Logan. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, bro. I just come on here like, I don't know. I don't know. Let's rant. Let's get it all out. The fuck is the link here? Twitch.tv/Arturs fan club. All right. Some thoughts that were swirling in my head. Now that we got a few people in here. I just had to permit the term three-way because you said three-way tie. And Twitch was like, that could be talking about a sex thing. Yeah. No. Okay, so first off, the new rotations are interesting. The starting lineup I didn't hate, and then I watched them. Let me run through some of these things that are in my head right now, and then we'll get to questions because I gotta get them out. So first off, when I saw the starting lineup come down, I wasn't unhappy about it. I actually liked it. And then I saw Tice and Vooch together, and I didn't like it. I don't know how I feel about the Tice Vooch starting front court. I don't think it works. In fact, I think Pat should be playing the 4, and I think Trey Brown should be starting at the 3. And now with Zach out, I guess you're going to have Kobe White and Garrett Temple at the guard spots. It's not too bad. Yeah, he probably does. I'll get to that. Lauri Markkanen is just cheeks, bro. He can't hit a wide open 3. He can hit a moving 3. That's what thank you guys for the follow. That's what I don't understand. Lauri Markkanen can hit a moving 3 fading away. But he can't hit 3 wide open 3s. I think maybe 4 even. I don't know, man. I kind of tuned out in the second half. Midway through that third quarter, I'm like, fuck this. This is so stupid. This team is just so frustrating. I don't want to start Denzel Valentine. All right, whatever. The other thing, the rotations in the second half were weird. I feel like Troy Brown Jr. came in far too late. He was doing a really good job of defending Ja Morant, and Ja Morant was going off in the third quarter. I don't understand some of the decisions Billy Donovan makes sometimes. And I don't know. Maybe they don't want to win right now. Do you guys say the stream crashed? Are you guys still listening to me? Let me test it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Jeff, don't scare me like that. I don't understand what Billy Donovan is doing sometimes. I don't understand what Patrick Williams is doing sometimes. I know that Patrick Williams is young, but bro, Zach LaVine isn't playing. This is your time to shine. Go out there, man. Ball out. Shout out to Jacksman105 watching on YouTube. I got the multi-stream feed here. I can see everything. I think that was it. I don't fucking know. Kobe White played a good game. I think he only had 1 turnover. It's not time to fire Billy Donovan. It's not. Look, this team is gonna. That scared the shit out of me. You used 50 bits to play that? God. Okay. Alright, you happy now? Was it worth it? That shit scared me. I forgot I had that shit configured, bro. I haven't streamed in a while. So, I don't know if we want to keep tanking because it's so risky. There is no way we can be sure we're going to get that pick. Oh, Sato. All right, Sato's who I wanted to talk about. Thank you for reminding me. Crit hits. Have a good night. I know it's late for you. Sorry. Or early, whatever it is there. Yeah, Jeff's going to keep using those bits, isn't he? That's the mood right now. Okay, Satoransky. I don't like him that much. I think he's kind of fallen out of favor with me. I liked him during our win streak, but I don't know. I actually, thank you for the follow. I actually liked the pairing of having Garrett Temple. You're distracting me, Jeff. I like having Garrett Temple in the backcourt with Kobe White while Zach is out. And I think like we're kind of at the point right now where we're getting enough passing from our bigs, from guys like Vooch and Tice and Thad, that I think honestly don't like we're starting Thomas Satoransky because he is the best point guard we have. Well, he's still a backup point guard. He's not that good. And I think if maybe we just kind of take a step back and say, let's just start our best players, not necessarily the players that, you know, fit the 1 through 5 mold. I don't know. That's... And his name is John C. That was expensive. You spent money on that. So, Laurie on a sign and trade. Nothing. Who wants to trade for Lauri Markkanen right now? Who? What are you getting for? I'll open it up to the floor. What are you getting for Lauri Markkanen? I can't think of anything. The Spurs are interested in him. Cool. Take him. We kind of missed the boat on that. We kind of missed the boat on trading Lauri. And I'm sure AK was trying to. By all accounts, it sounds like there were a lot of trade talks with Lauri. And at the trade deadline was probably the highest his value has been all season, because he was playing pretty well and then he got hurt, and it was kind of unknown how he would come back after the injury. And obviously ever since then, it's been a train wreck. Yeah, and I know AK still wants Lonzo. So, I mean, there is a universe where Lonzo is like, get me to Chicago. You know? That's what he tells the Pelicans, like, get me to Chicago. I'm not agreeing to a trade for anything else because it's a sign and trade. So he could walk if he wants. He could sign with, you know, an offer sheet with another team. Actually, well, he is restricted, so it does cause some issues. But either way, the NBA is such a player-first league. If he wanted to come to Chicago and said, "Give me to Chicago," I'm sure it would happen. I just don't know what you're giving up and if Laurie is even enough. But yeah, Lonzo, I guess, has said that he wants to come to Chicago. You'd have to give up Laurie and Kobe, which I'm fine with. I don't have an issue with it. I'd like to give up Laurie and Sato and try to keep Kobe as like a backup shooting guard. That's the other thing, man, with the starting lineup today. Billy's starting Kobe at the 1, which is like, I know I'm splitting hairs because basketball is so positionless that it doesn't really matter if he's starting at the 1 and Garrett Temple's bringing the ball up court. It looked weird. It looked bad because we're all thinking, oh, Zach's out. Kobe could play at his natural 2 position. And that's not what happened. But maybe that'll happen when Sato comes back. Maybe we'll start Sato at the 1 and slide Kobe to the 2, which I think is the more natural position for him. But I mean, that said, like, he had a great game. Kobe wasn't the problem tonight. It's defense. It continues to be the defense. That's what it comes back to. Laurie doesn't know what he's doing. I like Thad Young as the, I guess, 6th man. Thad Young kind of led the bench unit, and in the first half, it looked really good. In the second half, I don't know what the hell is going on, but...
Wow, bro. That's crazy. That's so love, bro.
Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate that. As our guy Kobe, who had a good game tonight, says thank you, too. I like Kobe White. I like Kobe White as a person. I like Kobe White's potential as a player. I don't like putting him in positions that he's not going to succeed in. And I think putting him as a point guard is not letting him succeed. That's not his natural position. That's not a position that he's played throughout his career at any level of basketball. So I just don't think it's fair for Kobe to be put in that position. I think right now it's a total failure top to bottom, players and coaches. But you know what? Like I have been a defender of Billy Donovan. I have tried to see the good. And right now I'm not seeing a lot of good. I'm seeing a team that really needs a strong coach. You know, a team that looks out of sorts. A team that definitely needs some coaching and some training and some teaching. Now, that's the other side of things where this season has been totally compressed. The one practice that they could have had got canceled because of Zach being in the health and safety protocol. And then they had to trot out a whole new lineup. And, oh, by the way, Tomo Satoransky is hurt too. So, you know, that's the balance beam. I don't know how much of this, I don't know how much to shit on Billy Donovan. It's top to bottom, man. There's no one person that you can put this all on. There's no one thing that you can do, flip a light, and, you know, everything's fixed. No, Jeff is being great. Jeff's sending me bits. I love Jeff. Jeff, he knows I love him. Don't worry. You know, it is true. Billy Donovan has had like all-star caliber, like some of the best players in the NBA, not just all-star caliber, like literally top 10 players in the NBA for most of his NBA coaching career. You're not wrong. It's unfair, in my opinion, to put it all on him right now. I don't know. You know, this season was supposed to be a developmental year at the beginning. And then we traded for Vucevic. So, I mean, you make that trade, that's not developing. You want to win. Like you said, he's 30. You want to win now. I think Billy's average right now. I think throughout his career, he's been above average. Thank you for the follow. And I think he's been carried by players, but he's also shown, you know, the ability to develop younger players too. Because I mean, those OKC teams, they had younger players who got better under Billy Donovan. It wasn't just Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. But that said, those were the guys that won them their games. So we don't have that. Thank you for the follow, Colin. Defense is just it is not there right now, and it hurts to watch on a nightly basis. It hurts to watch. That is not Chicago basketball. That's not who we are. That's not our identity. That's not Chicago sports in general. We are supposed to be gritty. We are, you know, hard hat, lunch pail. We don't give anything easy. We're not soft. It pisses me off, man. I was watching today's Luol Deng's birthday. Shout out to Luol Deng. Happy birthday, man. I know you're not watching, but one of my favorite players of all time. I was watching his highlights, and it's like, fuck, man. I miss it. I miss guys like that. They're soft. They're soft. It's true. They're just soft. And like Daniel Tice had a good first few games when he first came to the Bulls, but honestly, he's whatever too. He takes shots that he probably shouldn't take. Laurie is so soft. Yeah. Thad, he turns the ball over. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like it was like two different teams. In the first half, they looked hungry. They were hustling to the ball. They looked like they wanted to win. And then they come out after halftime and they look sluggish and disinterested. I mean, that kind of sounds like a coaching problem. It does. It kind of does. Because at what point, you know, does our coach pull these guys aside? And we don't know what's going on in the locker room. This is all speculation. But like, at what point does Billy Donovan pull these guys aside and go like, wake the fuck up? You know? Patrick Williams, you can get any shot you want. Don't let Grayson Allen shove you around. Laurie needs less minutes. I even liked Carlos Boozer, honestly. Carlos Boozer got a bad rep because of his contract. His defense wasn't good either, but he played hard. He was our second best offensive option after Derrick Rose. Yeah, they need a wild card. I like that. I like the way you worded that. Wild card, attitude. I was hoping Troy Brown Jr. could bring some of that, but he's still pretty young, and you know, that's not maybe his role necessarily. And like Patrick Williams could be that kind of player. He hasn't done it yet. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see angry, aggressive, pissed off Patrick Williams. No, the wild card we need is not the kind of wild card that Denzel Valentine is. Denzel Valentine is the wild card that shoots you into a hole. Denzel Valentine, bro, is the most random player in the NBA. He's just so. What do you expect? Like what's gonna happen next? The fucking pass to no one right before halftime. Plans for the offseason. Well, let's look at who's actually under contract. Bulls salary cap table. Let's see. Okay. I guess I could even share my screen here, couldn't I? That's too much work. Okay. So, who is gonna be on the roster next season? Okay, so these are the guys that are potentially leaving. Lauri Markkanen, he's a restricted free agent. Cristiano Felicio, unrestricted free agent. It's been fun. Daniel Tice, is he restricted or unrestricted? That I'm not sure of. I think Daniel Tice is unrestricted. Denzel Valentine unrestricted. Garrett Temple unrestricted. Javante Green, I'm not totally sure. But correct, we have Daniel Tice, his bird rights. That said, someone might want to give Daniel Tice money that we don't want to give him. Kanye West would be a great fit. He could show some aggression. Okay, so the rest of the roster shakes out. We've got Vooch at a 24 million cap hit. Zach at a 19.5 mil cap hit. Al-Farouq Amino just a little over 10 mil. That's bad. For a guy that's not going to play, that's not good. Al-Farouq Amino is going to be our new Cristiano Felicio with that contract. Got to do something about that. Thad is a hair under 15. Patrick on his rookie deal is a little under 8. Kobe, 5.8. Troy Brown Jr., 5.1. Ryan Archidiakono, I think, is on a minimum league. So I think the guys who need to go, Al-Farouq Amino, Thomas Satoransky. I want those guys gone. Honestly, at this point, I am cool with getting rid of Thad Young too. Let's look at the free agents. Let's see. Okay. So, is Chris Paul actually a free agent after this season? Oh. It's over. The Bulls win at the buzzer. Hey, thank you, Bailey. What's up, man? Aminu doesn't get minutes because he's booty, bro. I'm sorry. It's true. Thank you for the follow. But hang on. Chris Paul has a player option. He'll probably pick it up. Mike Conley. It's an interesting one. Oh shit. Guys, Kyle Lowry is an unrestricted free agent. Yo, okay, all right. Hang on. All right. So, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, Dennis Schroeder, okay, there are names. Spencer Dinwiddie's on a player option, but he might not pick it up because he might get more money somewhere else. Okay, I wish there was like a way I could like build my dream team right now. Somehow cross the trade finder with. I guess I'd have to do it in 2K, which maybe we could do that. Okay, I am digging the idea of going after Kyle Lowry, going after DeMar DeRozan, because you could put DeRozan. He's listed as a guard, but he's a forward. You could play DeRozan probably at the 3 or the 4, and then you can, flip flop Patrick Williams. However you do that. I should be writing this down. Let me pull up the notes app. Hey, thank you for the follow. Let me write all this down. I wish I could put it on the screen. Is there a Streamlabs thing I could do for like just text? Is there a text box? I don't think so. That's okay. Here's what I'll do. Where's my notes at? Okay, here we go. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Window capture, add source, add a new source, notes. Where is it? Notepad. Hey, there we go. Okay. So you guys are on my screen now. Let's see, we'll make this real big and bold. Can you, nope, can't even read that. See, we're doing this. Yeah, you can read that. Okay. All right, so the way that I'm looking at this, we could have a starting lineup of Kyle Lowry, Zach LaVine, can't type, DeMar DeRozan, Patrick Williams, and I'll just put Vooch because that'll be too long. Okay, so that's a possibility, but hold on because we're not done yet. Because there's more things that we could do here. Goran Dragic, he's on a club option. They'll probably pick that up. How much money do you think these guys are gonna want? Fuck, this is gonna be tough. Okay, so Zach right now he's making what, like 20 million? Yeah, Zach's making about 20. So we'll put 20. I don't know what Kyle Lowry is gonna want. Don't know what DeRozan's gonna want. Patrick, what is he making? 7.5 basically. Vooch, this one's tough. Vooch is making 24. So what's our total salary cap? NBA salary cap. Okay. Total cap. None of these numbers make any sense to me. How much money can we spend? Is what I want to know. If we get rid of, like, you know, total clean slate. How much money do we have to play with total? Because we're gonna get into the idea of maybe not going after Kyle Lowry, but going after Lonzo on a sign and trade, which then allows us to operate above the cap because we would get his bird rights. But yeah, we could put. All right, let's keep looking at these free agents. Actually, we'll make the money work. Let's make our dream team first. Okay, so this is our potential starting lineup. Bench. We're getting rid of Thad Young in this scenario because we need to clear up cap space. If we want to get Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, we definitely got to get rid of Thad. And we got to get rid of Al-Farouq Aminu. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it has to happen. Yeah, Markkanen's gone in this scenario. Markkanen has walked. And it's possible. Let's look at who is under contract on the Spurs and who would be eligible for a sign-in trade. So, we got to get rid of Thad to make the money work, man. Is there anyone on the Spurs that you guys would want? I'm looking at it, and it's like outside of the guys that they're not going to get rid of, like they're not going to get rid of Dejounte Murray, they're not going to get rid of Derek White. I don't really. All right, hang on. Hold up. They don't have his bird rates. I was gonna say we could do a sign and trade for DeMar DeRozan, but they don't have his bird rates, so it wouldn't be worth it anyway. All right, we're taking Kyle Lowry off the list. We're gonna find a way to get. We're gonna get Lonzo on the team. How much does he want? He probably wants 20 a year. We're gonna make the assumption that the Bulls make the Laurie and Kobe for Lonzo swap happen. Okay? That's the mindset we're gonna run under. Now we gotta find a way to get DeMar DeRozan on our team. So let's see. That's 64 million we're at right now. 64, 71. I probably should have done this in Excel, huh? Okay, yeah, we're at 71 and a half. Which these numbers don't make sense to me, but what is like the total cap space you can spend? How much cap? What can you spend? Someone smarter than me tell me. Okay, $109 million. And then you can go up to 132 in the luxury tax. Okay. So we're not at 109 million yet. We're at 71 and a half. So we can still fill out the rest of this roster. But oh wait, we haven't paid DeMar yet. Fuck, we gotta pay DeMar. Okay, what would you guys be willing to pay DeMar DeRozan? We gotta pay DeMar something. And Zach is gonna have to get paid too. So we might bump this up. Zach is probably gonna get 30, isn't he? So if Zach gets 30 and we give DeMar 15 and maybe we like backload his contract or something. Okay, let's see how that shakes out. Fuck that up. Can't math today. Okay, we are at 96 and a half. So we're probably getting a discount on DeMar, so that might not be reality. But now remember, this number right here for Lonzo, I'm gonna subtract this number for now. We're gonna add at the end because that's gonna be the number that we operate above the cap with. So technically we're only at 76.5 million right now. Okay? With just our starters, we're at 76.5. And we'll get to Lonzo. Okay. So now we can start looking at some other guys. We probably won't have enough for a guy like Victor Oladipo. Okay, so what do we need? Let me look at the rest of our roster returning next season. Okay, so we still have, I guess in this universe, we still have Troy Brown Jr. TBJ, he's getting, what is TBJ getting? Oh, he's not getting much. He's getting 5. I think we're going to say bye to Archie. We have a club option. Probably turn that down. The thing is, we have to trade Kobe to get Lonzo. Because Valentine is walking. I guess. Okay, you want to operate under the idea that we're able to flip Sato and keep Kobe, and we're gonna have to throw a pick in. But all right, that's the universe we're operating under. Kobe, he's getting, let's call it 6. Okay, so our new total, plus 6 plus 5. Oop, I fucked that up. 76.5 plus 5 plus 6. 87.5. Okay. All right, well, we have work to do here. Okay. So, man, we could look at Tice. We could look at bringing back Tice and going above the cap for him too. How much money would you guys pay Daniel Tice? Daniel Tice right now is getting 9.5. You'd give him 12? Okay. So we'll do Tice 12. Add at the end, because we have his bird rights. So he's not in the total quite yet. I like the idea of bringing back Garrett Temple. Let's say we bring back Temple at 5. So now we're at 92.5. Okay. So now we need another wing player or another forward. You want to do 11? Nah, I feel like a team will give Tice 12. We're keeping Tice at 12 because we can't be thinking hometown discounts for every single one of these guys. He's old. I'm looking at UFAs. Derrick Rose. Come home. Yeah, DeRozan at 15 was more of like a homer thing. Probably won't shake out like that. I really want to look at Derrick Rose, but we have too many guards at this point. We really need a forward. Okay. Markieff Morris at 5 mil. Okay. Keith at 5. Okay, I like that. I'm down with that. And then we still have a lot of money to play with here, guys. We can actually let's up, because we could be a little more realistic. We can go to 100.5. You think he's gonna get 25 plus? It's a lot of money, man. Okay. So we need like 1 or 2 more players. Okay, you want to go to 20 for DeMar? Okay, let's look at small forwards. Kelly Oubre? How much is Kelly Oubre gonna want? 15? Can't do 15 for Kelly. Unless we do a sign and trade with him too. What about what if we go cheap for like a Stanley Johnson? I know he's not very good, but like real cheap. Or like a Jakar Sampson. All right, you guys are having second thoughts about tomorrow? We're just having fun, man. Yeah, I mean, the pick I feel like is gone. I feel like that we're just kind of operating under the idea that the pick is gone. Now, these are just free agents I'm looking at. There's any number of trades. I mean, I guess Lonzo is a trade. There's any number of trades that we could make. So let's see if the math on this works out. So the luxury tax. What is the luxury tax? I just had it up. 132. We'd have to shed $2 million from this year. Because right now we are at 134.5. We can get to 132.6. We need to shed $2 million here somewhere. Maybe we trade Kobe. Maybe we drop Temple. Okay, let's say we drop Temple. And that gives us about, what, like 3 or 4 to play with. And there's also the minimum league exception, which you can use to get another player. But that would be like, you know, a not great player. Oh, yeah, don't forget about Marko Simonovic. I don't know what he's going to make. I don't know how he works into this. Who fucking knows? What are we missing here? We kind of have a backup point guard. We kind of have a backup wing. We kind of have a backup center. I guess just another good player that like whatever is best available at this price, I guess, is what we could go with. Maybe a forward would be nice. A true point guard, another true point guard might be nice. Let's look up backup point guards. Okay, Avery Bradley is being thrown out in chat. How much do you think Derrick Rose is going to want? I'm serious. TJ McConnell. TJ at 3.5. Can we do that? Can we do TJ McConnell at 3.5? We cannot do TJ McConnell at 3.5. We could do him at 3. Yeah. We are right here. This is as good as I can get it. Just with my limited ability to work between free agency and trades and everything. TJ McConnell is better than Arch. TJ McConnell is better than Arch. Just gotta trust me. All right. I'm going to save this. We're going to come back to this document later in the season, whenever we do this again. And we are going to reference this. TJ's not getting more than... Nah, I doubt it, bro. TJ McConnell is so overlooked, unfortunately. But he is a good player. But he is criminally overlooked. All right, I'm going to save this document. Keep this in the back of your minds in terms of trades and stuff. Because we have the money all mapped out here. And maybe we could end up trying to make this a 2K rebuild. And put it all, you know, in the game and see how it works. And I could, you know, just build the team and see how they play. Okay. Kind of got a squad here. A little bit. I'm thinking about possibly not doing Tice and seeing if we can get 2 players instead of just 1 and splitting up that 12 million. But I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm going to go do that. This was awesome. This was a really good time, guys. I really appreciate it. This was fun. we turned kind of a shitty night a little bit better. Oh, someone totally missed this. Someone mentioned Devon Dotson. Dotson is, I guess, technically a free agent because he was an undrafted free agent. So we'll see. I was kind of disappointed that he didn't play tonight. I was hoping he would get a few minutes, but it is what it is. You guys know how to find me. Arturis Fan Club, all the platforms. I love hanging out with you guys, talking Bulls. Oh, right, yeah, at the very end. But, oh, Robin Lopez, that's a name. Fine, you get... Patrick Williams needs to be more aggressive. I think he has a very bright future, but right now it seems like he's lost some confidence. And that might be a coaching thing. It might also be a thing of like... we talked about this a little bit on the podcast. By the way, go check out the new In Arturis We Trust podcast, which is up on all platforms, Spotify, Apple, all that fun stuff, where we talked about how the trade, you know, of Wendell Carter Jr. and, you know, Daniel Gafford, Chandler Hutchison, whoever, but I guess the mental side of things that we don't really get to think about. You know, there might be things that these guys are going through, and with this grueling schedule, they haven't had time to process it. But go listen to the podcast. We had a really good discussion about it. I encourage you guys to check it out. In Arturis We Trust. I like doing post-game content. I was doing the YouTube videos, which were really successful, by the way. Thank you guys for subscribing. It means a lot. It helps a lot. So we'll see. I'll play it out. I think tonight it just felt like I wanted to just fucking talk to you guys and just get it all out. But then sometimes I like to just do a little recap and have it be its own thing and be done with it. So just stay tuned on my Twitter. You guys know. I'll keep you posted before I do anything, as always. But thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a great Friday night. Try to salvage the night. Try to have some fun despite the loss. This helped me a lot. I hope it helped you guys. This was a nice exercise. So I'm going to save this, and we're going to come back to it the next time we stream.